Today we're going to have a bit of a play with our personal space bubble and how comfortable we are using our personal space and how far it reaches around us. In dance movement therapy, we have a term called kinesphere, which is really the space that we have around us that we can reach with our limbs. So for me, that would probably be about this, going all the way around in a radius. And for you, it would be wherever your limbs reach. And we're going to explore how comfortable you are using that space or how far you would reach into that space. And I would also encourage you to imagine a few scenarios and to see whether a change of scenarios will change how far you would reach. And so it's going to be a very simple exercise. And as always, I encourage you to use the free reflection tool in the description box below that helps you track your body sensations, your thoughts and feelings as you go through this sequence. Always take care of your emotional safety as well. If you get emotionally triggered, please stop and consult with a healthcare professional, and also think about who would you call, what would you do for yourself if you do feel emotionally triggered by putting your thoughts and feelings into your body and letting it move. And also, I always obviously urge you also to consult with your trusted medical professional if you are concerned for your health in any way before making any changes in your lifestyle. And so let's get right into it. So we're going to just, as always, tune into ourselves, tuning into where our feet touch the ground and that connection with the ground, feeling whether we're supported by the ground, really letting our weight sink into the ground, connecting with that. I'm swaying a little bit from front to back. And we can also take a couple of deep breaths in through our belly and through the nose, into our belly through the nose, and make our exhale through the mouth longer than the inhale. So we're going, and when you wish to close your eyes, and one more time. Making these breaths quite intentional. And again, being aware of our core and how our core helps us initiate movements through this, from the center through into our limbs. So I would just encourage you to really reach out with one arm, doesn't matter which arm, and see how far you feel like reaching. Maybe you can imagine a scenario where you're with your family. How far would you reach in the space around you? And trying that with the other arm. And having a bit of a play with that, because you can reach on different levels in space. Where are you actually comfortable reaching? And when you think of different scenarios, like being at work, being at home, being outside, out and about, going to the supermarket, how much space do you feel like taking up? How much space do you feel comfortable taking up? And I'm already using both arms and hands here. And just playing around with that. And even if you feel like you can't really relate to these scenarios right now and what that would feel like, even just in this very moment, doing this, stretching out from the core into our arms. Does that feel comfortable stretching really far? And that could also depend on your mood today, on how you're feeling physically and emotionally. And just seeing where you're actually comfortable reaching. Is it just like a smaller reach? Or is it a medium reach? Or is it a really far reach? Do you want to really reach for the stars? Do you want to reach as far as you can? And then I encourage you to also use your feet and your legs and see. You can try them on their own without the arms. And then also with the arms. Again, how much space do you feel you're comfortable taking up? Where is your personal space bubble today? And making this kind of dynamic, just really pretending there's this bubble around you. And are you touching the inner walls of it, or are you quite content staying further away from those walls? And you can keep going for as long as you like, thinking about that bubble and moving inside it on different levels. Really, really simple movement here. Or you can put it on repeat. But I like to keep these exercises really short. So just thinking about that free reflection tool again, pulling it out, jotting some notes down about your body sensations, thoughts and feelings, what might have come up for you. Maybe nothing came up for you. How's your body feeling now? Is it feeling any different? Let's shake our shoulders a little bit, shake our head, shake our booty. You can have a couple of sighs if that feels good for you. And let's take another deep breath, and you can take your shoulders up and your shoulders up to your ears, your arms up above your head, and longer exhale. I can feel something crack in my spine. And I would welcome you to leave me any feedback, any comments, any special requests. What would you like to see more of? What would you like to understand better? What do you not understand, or anything at all? And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.